You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Welcome, welcome. Sometimes it feels like design is just moving at light speed. Seriously, you blink, and there's like a whole new way of doing things. Today we're digging into Product Thursdays, design. We're going to try and unpack how AI is not just changing the tools we use, but the whole way we think.
It really is, isn't it? It's this weird situation where we have more power, more tools, but things actually feel maybe more complicated. Hopefully we can cut through some of that today, give you some key takeaways on where things are heading.
Okay, let's dive in then. These AI-powered design tools, they're popping up everywhere. Take Google Vids. You seen that? It's basically AI video editing for companies. Makes creating demos, training stuff way faster, cheaper too. And I mean, even the basic versions are pretty accessible now.
Oh, absolutely. And what's really interesting to me is the prototyping side. AI is sort of bridging that gap between, design concepts and actual engineering. You can just describe what you want, and boom, functional prototypes, high fidelity, real data sometimes. No coding needed, which is huge. It means you can explore ideas so much faster than with static mock-ups.
Right. It's kind of mind-blowing, like describing a business and poof, there's a website. Or things like Digin AI, turning pictures into videos with realistic lip sync. The inner vocal technologist in me just finds that stuff fascinating.
And if we zoom out a bit, look at the bigger picture. Wall Street's betting big on design. I mean, Figma's IPO valuation, $47 billion. That's not small change. Their CEO, Dylan Field, he actually thinks AI means more interfaces, a proliferation, he called it, which means, counterintuitively maybe, we'll need more designers, not fewer, because design becomes the key differentiator.
Yeah, that makes sense. And that ties into how we actually build these AI products, right?
Yeah.
It's different. Traditional software, it's mostly deterministic. You put X in, you get Y out. Predictable. But AI, it's probabilistic. It learns, it changes, infinite inputs possible almost. So trying to use those old rigid engineering methods, it can actually hold the AI back, stifle what it could do.
Exactly. The thinking now needs to be more like scientific empiricism, less classical engineering. Data is basically the new operating system. You have to experiment, learn from it constantly. It means embracing that uncertainty, but managing it too, using techniques like user trajectory analysis, really understanding how people interact with these less predictable systems.
Okay, here's something interesting I came across. A design method that sounds completely backward at first. Intentionally designing terrible solutions. Yeah, I know, sounds weird. Yeah. But pushing an idea to the absolute worst extreme. It actually helps clarify what good really looks like. Helps you spot assumptions, What's a real constraint versus just something you thought was a constraint.
That's a great point. It's like proactive problem solving. Similar to doing a pre-mortem, I heard about a design system team. They were pretty skeptical about their project, so they imagined it failing, like a year down the line, came up with 30 ways it could fail, and from that, they developed 15 solid solutions before they even started. Which, it does raise a really important question, doesn't it?
It does. And it leads into another tricky area, ethics and design. Yeah. Talking to designers, even at top studios, you hear how, subjective it can be, selecting clients, projects. There isn't really a universal rule book for this stuff. It often comes down to personal lines in the sand.
Yeah.
Especially around things like dark patterns, those sneaky designs that nudge you into doing things.
Yeah, it's a constant tension between, making a living and sticking to your principles. But even with all that complexity, you still see amazing creativity, like Bose making their speaker packaging look like a block of butter, that bright yellow. Just clever. Or Gaia Lalari's stop-motion work. It shows that blend of knowing the trends but having a really unique human voice.
So wrapping this up, what's the big picture here for you, the listener? Design isn't just about making things pretty anymore. It's way more complex. It's about navigating these intricate systems, getting comfortable with new tools like AI, and really evolving how we think.
Right. And maybe the final thought to leave you with is this. In this landscape where AI can build so much, so efficiently, how will you define that unique human value you bring? And maybe just as importantly, what ethical lines will you draw for the things you create? Something to think about.
Spoken tech for your ears.